Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Olga here. For those of you who haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to recreate the look that I posted in a picture before we started, that I created yesterday in honor of the 4th of July, which is tomorrow. And this is going to be a very patriotic look. So I have already done all the priming, I have done my foundation, concealer and setting powder. So right now we're just mainly going to focus on the eyes. We're going to do contour and we're going to do highlight and lipstick, and then we're going to set this baby. So keep on watching. Right here what I have is the Inglot Freedom System palette. And what I love about this is that you could get literally any colors you want. These are the colors that I chose, I like. This is what I got. You could literally get any colors. I believe that Inglot offers over 270 shades, something like that. I will link the information down below where you can get it. So I'm going to start by using this wonderful wing Goss brush number 4. And I'm going to put it into this white color right there. And I'm going to apply it to the brow bone to highlight my brow bone. In between the colors I'm going to use my color switch right here so that I don't have to use multiple brushes, it's unnecessary. So I'm just going and applying more. I really want this area to be white. This is going to be a patriotic look, so I want to really start by putting more and more kind of white and building this in. I'm going to clean it here in the color switch, and now I'm going to go into this red. Normally I would try to give you the names of these color shadows. However, Inglot does not name them, so they usually give them numbers. And what it is that I will just tell you this is kind of a deep red. And I'm just starting with it. It's not going to be the, it's not going to give me that vibrant red color. That will come from the pigment later down the road. But this is like a nice, kind of like a nice buildable base, so to speak. And this will blend nicely into that white that I have at the brow bone. Once I have that in place, I could start really building. So we're going one more in, and here we have kind of nice transition blending away into the white. We can also go ahead and accentuate and rebuild the color if the white kind of gets lost a little bit. That's not a problem. So right now, in order to achieve that really, really bloody strong red color, which is so beautiful on the flag, I'm going to go into the Inglot body pigment, loose body pigment powder. And again, Inglot numbers the products. I actually will link the information down below. And I'm going to show you what this looks like. I have some of this, as you can see, some of it is on the lid, so no reason to dip in. This is a very loose pigment, so there is going to be some fallout definitely. For some people like to do their eyeshadows when they work with loose pigments before they do the foundation, which is great. Then you can kind of go in and retouch everything. I don't do that. I prefer to do all of my priming and foundation, and then I'm going to just clean up if something falls out. So I have a little bit of a piece of tissue here. I'm going to put it like that. And this is how I'm going to protect myself from the unnecessary fallout. I'm going to dip it in. And let me show you how beautifully this picks up the color. I mean, these Wayne Goss brushes, Blue Squirrel hairs are just fantastic. I mean, and now we are adding in this beautiful red pigment. My goodness. Now, when I was at the Inglot store in Las Vegas, I went to the Forum Shops in Caesar's Palace. I asked them, I said, why can't I just get, because I was telling them I love the red eyeshadows and I want to get this really bloody red color. Why can't I just freaking get them in the pan, like the rest of them, like the one I showed you? And they said that red pigment is difficult to press into the pan. So they have these pigments in loose pigments, you know, so you can get really great payoff with this red, kind of a red pigment being loose. It's much better. You're never going to really build, not going to be able to build with the, you know, the powder, pressed powder in the pan. I mean, you possibly can, but it's going to take a really long time. And I wanted this really fast gratification going. And another product you can use, and something you can use to intensify these eyeshadows, is their Duraline. It's a liquid, and I'm going to show it to you in a second when I'll be applying the blue eyeshadow. So I have hooded eyes, and so my advice for those of you who have hooded eyes, make sure you go above that crease. Why? Because when you open your eyes, you're kind of hiding, you're really hiding that beautiful work that you've done. So as you can see, we have this, and I think it looks pretty good. And I do have a little bit of a fallout. I'm not too concerned about this. This can be cleaned up later. So right now, I'm cleaning off that, again, this brush, and I'm going to go in with my Wayne Goss. This is number 6, and this is kind of like a spatula type of a brush, as you can see. And this is really going to work great to kind of pat in the color over here. And I'm going to go again with my Inglot. And I have more of these colors in this pan. Like I said, when I was in Vegas, I bought these ones. I was really surprised because I was like wondering why they had them all arranged like this. And they explained that this is their newer formulation, so these are supposed to be more creamy, more buttery, and they are beautiful colors. And so this was their new, I don't know how new it's now, that was back in March of this year, 2017. So I'm going to go into this beautiful cobalt blue, and I'm going to start building in the color right over this part of my lid. There we go. So this is what we have. This beautiful cobalt blue is going nicely. So as you can see, I have the story going of the American flag. I have the white color at the brow bone. I have this crease color being bloody red, this crimson red, and then I have this cobalt blue. And this is our Liberty color. So right now what I'm going to do is to tie in the storyline, we need to add a little bit of an eyeshadow underneath into this area. We need to tuck stuff in. And I'm going to go in actually with the same color, Just again going with that brush number 5 in Goss, and I'm going to start tucking in this beautiful blue color. Kind of tie everything together. Kind of bringing it out closer to the red. There we have it. I'm going to go in with my beauty blender, damp beauty blender, and I'm going to right now clean out this fallout. You can go with a concealer later and clean up this area. And now, in order to intensify this blue, I'm going to use this Revlon, these photo ready dual eyeshadows, and this is in the color 120, and I'm sort of going to use this part right here. I'm going to swatch it for you. Man, that's beautiful. And I'm going to go over this blue to intensify that effect. And what I'm doing right now is I'm dragging it out, sort of like a winged eyeliner. So there, I have that. And now I'm going to go with another end, which is their glittery eyeliner. I'm going to show you right here. And I'm going to go underneath into the lower lash to kind of tie in the story. I've noticed people on YouTube saying that these things can be a little bit tight on the eyes, and I have a couple of things to say to those people and a little bit of that. If you prime your eyelids real well, which I have with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, Anti-Aging Primer Potion, if you use any kind of primer, if you moisturize real well, you're not going to feel that sort of effect because you would have created a nice barrier in between. And that would really save you from feeling that way. I noticed that I need to go in a little bit with my number 5 and kind of, you know, blend this in a bit better with that beautiful pigment. So that's what I'm doing right now. And like I said, if you feel like you need to add more, you can always build more of that color in after you've done all of your essential work. And so right now the final touch is mascara, and I'm going to then, so I'm applying mascara. Sorry, no falsies here. If you guys love false eyelashes, I personally don't, or maybe I will love them one day, but I don't really enjoy them. You can also add drama with some of the eyelashes. So I'm going to go offline right now, and we are going to be back. I will finish my eye and we'll finish all the look. We'll see then. We're back with both eyes done. I have already contoured my face with Kat Von D contouring palette. I have applied the Kat Von D Alchemist, and I have gone into this color. I applied it to my cheekbones and a bit above my eyebrow. Right now, to complete this look, I'm going to apply this number 35 from Maybelline Vivid Liquid Lipstick Matte, and I'm going to apply it right now. One more dip. And now this look is almost complete. I'm going to set myself with the Urban Decay setting spray. Oh, this is good. Woo! And now this look is complete. I will see you in the next video. Thank you everyone. I love you. Bye.